Hey guys, we're back. We just got done with the grand high school Madden football championship, and we have one last surprise here for you guys in the form of Amon Green versus Ramondre Stevenson, an alumni versus a current player, and set for a great match. These guys both played, and one currently playing. They have great game IQ. I'm sure this is going to be a good back and forth, and I'm joined here with the King. How are you doing?
Good, I'm doing good. Great to be here.
So we have plenty of gameplay to go for this. This is going to be a 1v1. I think it's a one and done if I'm correct. So we should be in for a really fun time. This is going to be really back and forth. Like I said, I'm really excited to see my coach play. So I might have a little bit of bias there because, you know, I'm kind of his player. But, I mean, Ramondre Stevenson, not really one to scoff at in terms of gameplay. So this could be a really even matchup. I'm really excited to see how both players play. I've not seen them play Madden, so I don't really have a lot of info to go on this. But excited to see, you know, how they kind of approach this and see how they react and how they adjust and see that kind of the gameplay. What about you?
Yeah, me and Amon have played a few games, so you know he's learned a lot. He's learned a few things from me. I taught him a few things while we were playing. He said he was picking up stuff on the game. You know, Ramondre asked me. He was like, you know, give me some pointers on how to play the game. How can I win? I was like, can't tell you much, but Amon did pick up some stuff from playing against me, so I expect him to really go out here and perform.
Yeah, how do you think Amon's NFL experience will aid him here?
I mean, when it comes to NFL experience, it helps you a lot when making play calls, making the right play calls, and like, you know, situations, you know, basic coverages, so you know certain stuff that can beat certain stuff, whether you're good at the game or not. So that can really help you in a big way when it comes to football, just in a regular standpoint.
Yeah, we see them getting ready here. It looks like they're getting set up, ready to go. I'm curious to see what teams get chosen as we get closer to the start time. I would almost bet the full house that Amon goes for Green Bay, but he, as far as I know, his favorite team growing up was the 49ers, so I may be mistaken there. And then I wouldn't know what Ramondre is going to go for. But either way, I think it'll be a great matchup. The NFL experience is going to be a huge factor here. And one thing to note is Ramondre is on home turf. I believe I was told that he originates from Las Vegas. So a little bit of some home field advantage. Amon's not from too far down the way. And I mean, both have that NFL experience, though, which kind of evens that playing field. There's a little bit more experience from Amon, as far as I understand, and it's been a while since he's been in and talked about the game for a while after and has kept the game IQ up. So plenty of factors to go into on this. Yeah, what do you think of the matchup as a whole?
It's going to be a great matchup. When I played with Amon, he was using the Ravens against me. I told him maybe you want to start using the Chiefs because Mahomes' set feet ability is a great ability to have in Madden, but there's no telling what to expect if he's going to go Ravens, if he's going to go Chiefs. Not really sure what team Ramondre uses or how he plays, so I would think the team is going to fit the scheme of the way he plays, and we're just going to see how this matchup goes.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned the Ravens, which would be a huge factor if we were to think in a traditional sense in terms of opening up the play, getting some of the dual threat. And actually, we do get the Cowboys versus the Ravens. So very well-balanced game here, I think, with the Ravens having a little bit of that dual threat capability and a lot more of the run plays, but having the threat of the offense on the passing game as well.
Yeah, I'm expecting Ramondre to come out here and run the ball, establish the ground game. They got Tony Pollard with jukebox, so he's going to be hard to stop running the ball.
Turpin taking it from the end zone. He's going to get stopped before he gets to the 20, though.
Interested to see what he comes out in first play.
Yeah, we don't want to try to guess too much because I said it before, but I'm not necessarily a prophet. I can't read the plays before they happen. But so far, I mean, you're starting pretty average position here on the field in terms of the kickoff and everything else. I'm not entirely sure about the Madden side of things. We saw earlier a game that was pretty much within the 30-yard lines on either side for the most part.
Yep, as I thought, come down and run in first play with Pollard. Get the run game established. I like it.
Yeah, me too. Getting to 5 yards to start, that's a good run.
That's a great run. It's a great drive start.
Oh, yeah. Establish run game early. And, I mean, for the Cowboys, you got Dak Prescott. And what we saw earlier, that interceptions can be frequent. You can also get some pretty solid. Ooh, that was almost a really good.
Almost an interception first play, but.
I mean, that could have been risky.
Knocks it out, 3rd and 5.
I'm interested to see how Amon adjusts here as the offense continues. Baltimore starting off with a little bit of that momentum. Not quite enough to get more than the home advantage, though.
This could be a big play right here early.
We're seeing Prescott drop back. He's going to go for a pass. He's going to get this first down.
Read. CD Lamb.
I mean, that's a consistent receiver. You know, he's going to get a lot of yards, I would assume, in this game.
Oh, yeah, you definitely got to make sure he's a mains to end point in the game. I like a run here. Get the run game back on the field.
Yeah, keeping him honest. And he finds a gap here. Ooh.
A huge run.
Yeah, big run out of that. That's, I mean, first down and then some.
2 rushes for 20 yards.
I mean, that's pretty good, actually.
That's great. Establishing the run, make them play honest.
Yeah, you can't have him push up too far because, you know, Dak, that's gonna be a threat if you leave him with an open man. We see one right down the middle.
Great read.
I mean, that's a huge pass, too. That's awesome.
And as we said, CD Lamb getting started early. 2 catches already.
Yeah, we're hoping to see Amon maybe adjust and cover up that midfield, because I think we've had a couple of those where CD gets open in that midfield. There's a couple, safeties that get caught in the back. You can't really push up at all to get any coverage, leaving an open man.
Tony Pollard.
Well, he's still up. He gets almost
fighting for extra yards. 3 rushes for 41 yards already.
This one game is wide open.
Does he give it back to Pollard?
I mean, I almost would. With how he's playing right now and how the line's just opening up gaps everywhere.
Great pass to the tight end.
Yeah, Ferguson.
2nd and goal early. A great drive for the Cowboys. First drive.
This has been quick, too. There's still 3 minutes left in this quarter. And then some.
Honestly, I didn't expect a high-scoring game, but here we go.
We might have a shootout. He strolls in.
Pollard gets one early.
Amon leaning forward in the chair a little bit now. You see him kind of locking in a little bit. He's thinking, oh, that's a little fast. Let's lean forward a little and lock it in here.
He's gonna have to answer back. Don't want to go down 2 possessions early.
And the PAT is good, straight down the middle. I mean, great start for Ramondre. That's about as much as you could ask for.
Yes, it is.
Because, I mean, you get a great run game that just blows the door wide open. A couple great passes that send you right down the field, and you're in within the 3-minute mark.
Yeah, Mom's going to have to find an answer to this run game because he's getting about 10 plus every run.
Yeah, he's going to need to use, a huge factor in, am I forgetting? Yeah, we're going to need to see a lot of play from the quarterback from this, where we can open up the game, maybe get away with some things. You can get out of the pocket and get some good yardage out of that too. But
the question, does he establish the run game back or does he air it out?
He's going to establish the run game. Oh, he gets an open gap. He's got
9 yards on the first run.
Good gain right there.
That is a great run. Establishing the run game early.
Now, if I'm Amon, I almost want to run again.
Yeah, I like a run here again.
get that
Like
first
he's gonna
down.
run the stretch.
I mean, he had a really good gap there too, and that's exactly what he does.
Gets a first down.
Yeah, I mean, establishing the run early is huge for both teams here, and I mean getting a first down within 2 plays, that's great. So
Mark Jackson hands it off. Okay, Ramondre showing some defense.
yeah, defense finally showing it up. I think in this game, we've had a lot of huge plays happen so far on both sides, but now finally we get stuffed. And 2nd and 10.
Looks like we're going to see the first pass from Lamar Jackson in this Ravens offense. Got the running back, throws it.
He's not going to get much more than the catch.
It's about 5 yards. Going to play early 3rd and 5.
I mean, this is, from what I saw earlier, I would understand Madden to be pretty consistent 4-down ball. So there's plenty of room here for 5 yards. He could really choose whatever he wants to do, and it looks like he's gonna.
Yeah, the playbook is fully open. I don't hate a run here with this spreaded line, but it looks like he'll pass it. Those are Mark Andrews.
Ooh. I was almost looking for a breakup there.
Yeah, it could have been broken up easily, but a great game for Mark Andrews. Keeps the ball moving there in Cowboys territory.
It gets him out of a 3rd down situation.
Right back to the run, but the D tackle plays it great.
I got to pause here.
Yeah, I think he wants, what do you put in, J.K. Dobbins?
So getting a little roster change here.
It's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes I think these defensive
Looking for maybe just some different looks at what we can see on the running game here. After getting stopped a couple times in a row now, and now losing yardage on the run, which is something you never want to see, and now stopped once again.
Great run defense, 2 plays in a row. He actually did sub in J.K. Dobbins. Fastest running back on the team, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, it was almost like
I
the bullet
remember.
train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick.
This drive has taken up a good amount of time. We're already nearing that 3 minutes in the drive. Closing out the first quarter already.
Great read down the middle of the field. He's going to go all the way.
He's going to get in.
Aguilar.
There we go.
Touchdown, Ravens.
And now we got a ball game. Both on the scoreboard.
2 touchdowns early, back to back.
I mean, we could have a shootout here. We did see.
Great read down the middle of the field. Makes a man miss.
We see the extra point here.
The extra
Not going to
point is
happen.
missed.
That's an unfortunate. That's an unfortunate PAT right there. Could have had it all tied up at 7 going into the 2nd quarter as Dallas gets the ball with about 20 seconds left.
Ramondre will hold a 1-point lead early.
It all comes down to possibly 1 point even. So,
Yes, looking like who gets stopped first. That first interception is going to be huge in this game.
Agreed. We saw earlier during the high school during the semifinals, Dak had a lot of picks there. And
yeah.
I mean, that was against the Packers, so that's a little bit more of a matchup for it. But, I mean, I wouldn't put it past this team to have some of that, too.
Back to the run game early. Has the outside.
Pollard has wheels.
A big game. 5 rushes, 60 yards, and 1 touchdown. Pollard is. Ravens going to have to find some answer for this run game.
Yeah, he's going to be an X factor in this game because with him and how fast he can go, it just really opens up the playbook.
Oh, yeah. If he gets in the open space, say goodbye.
I mean, you can run him. You can just run him wide, and he'll get a couple yards at least.
Yeah, very fast, and then the ability to make someone miss with that jukebox ability.
Oh yeah.
I'd like him to go back to the run here, but he passes it.
In the coverage. Oh, broken up.
Broken up by Kyle Hamilton.
That looked almost like it was going to be complete there for a second.
Definitely could have been completed. Kind of a dangerous pass, but solidified another down. 2nd and 10. Gonna come out in an empty set.
Now Prescott.
He's dropped back quite a ways here.
Oh,
that's
great
open.
read down the middle of the field. Brandon Cooks.
That's a huge pass.
Down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Got plenty of space to work with now, and now that you've even done another deep pass, you could probably jump right back onto the run.
Definitely. With the run working as good as it is, you definitely can't get away from it.
And the ball was thrown
Oh yeah, especially
just
with
at the right
Pollard.
time as well. Now Prescott going to change the play.
He will go back to the run.
That was a huge gap. He's going to get at least 7 there. He gets 8.
8 yards on the play. Look like Pollard is probably averaging about 10 yards a run.
Almost. That's the Ravens defense has to find something here to kind of stop this run. Otherwise, this is going to get pretty rough pretty fast. And we're already a minute into the second quarter. I mean, there's a lot that can still happen in this game, and the Ravens can make some defensive adjustments. But we see, ooh, he does get
Great
stuff here.
tackle. Makes it a 3rd and 1.
Yeah, for the first time, or at least first time I remember now, we're in a 3rd down situation with the Cowboys.
Oh, yeah. I like him to give it right back to Pollard. Oh, play action with Dak. Has the flats wide open.
Lepke gets the catch, and he's going to go down just outside the 10-yard line.
11-yard line, Cowboys in the red zone.
That'll go as a pickup of 8.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the
Waiting to see maybe what we change here.
Great play action. When you establish the run game so much, play actions will work excellent for you. He's going right back to the play action. He throws it to Pollard in the flat. But a quick tackle for about 3 yards.
Yeah.
So just 3 yards
Waiting for
there. And it'll be second down.
maybe something to happen here. Hoping for maybe, I mean, with a little bit of bias, admittedly, hoping for like a pickoff, you know, something like that to happen. But inside the red zone, I think Dallas has huge opportunity here to send the game up. And, I mean, if they go for 2, they could make it a pretty wide gap here.
This might be an RPO pass. Oh, it's a regular pass.
Oh, and he's
Pressure coming.
got it for a little too long, yeah.
Now we get a 3rd and 7. We've seen a lot of 3rd downs get converted this game so far. See what happens here. The Ravens can bow up and get a stop.
Ravens getting held up by the line right now,
And he'll convert again for a touchdown. Michael Gallup.
in a little bit of coverage, but it really didn't matter there. Getting that, just breaking away from the coverage and just making himself open for that pass, gets right in. Great play call.
A great route ran against the man coverage out there.
Now for the PAT, that'll send it up.
Make it an 8-point game.
Right down the middle.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
About halfway through the second quarter here, and I mean, Dallas is answering everything that the Ravens have thrown, and then some. I mean, Dallas has been making all the statement plays.
Oh yeah, every time you think a stop is about to happen, he's been answering.
He's made the right play calls every time.
He's tackled down inside the 20.
Can the Ravens score back before half? This is a big possession.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit quicker than he was before, only working with about 3 minutes here.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get
If I remember correctly, Dallas started with the ball, so Baltimore should get it after half.
Yep, a big possession. Saying that you get the ball back at half and then you have a possession to drive down the field.
He's got a chance here. So he's getting run out of the...
I feel like he had A there, but he takes a sack. Michael Parsons, 7-yard loss.
Yeah, that's destructive to the offensive drive here. And you see the momentum starting to go toward Dallas, picking up an advantage.
We know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Don't want to get the ball back to Dallas before half.
Yeah, 2nd and long with about 3 minutes left here. Going to run it to Hill.
Like a run here and make 3rd more manageable.
3rd and 12. I think we know what we're going to see in terms of the play call, but I mean, if you want to keep this drive alive, you got to make one play call here. And get out of this red zone area and get out in toward midfield.
Jackson.
At the running back missed it. He throws a flat, a great catch in traffic. He's going to go for it here.
Oh, yeah, this is 4 down ball. Got about 5 yards. Looking for maybe a short route or just a handoff here. Taking some time.
Call some audibles.
They'll try and throw for
Oh, yeah.
And a great read down the middle of the field.
Now they're right up in midfield. They can make this into something. There's plenty of time left on this clock to make a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, just hit 2-minute warning. All 3 of your timeouts. You have more than enough time.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He'll find
They picked 5 there. That's not a bad play.
Not a bad play at all, 5 yards.
Letting the clock run down a little bit. Just kind of burning some time, so then Dallas may not get the ball back before half.
Yeah, getting those points right before half, leaving your opponent with no time, it's big in games.
Yeah, and if you can take away some of that momentum too before half, that's huge.
Good running back flat. Drive's looking promising.
Starting to use those timeouts now. It's about less than 90 seconds left.
Chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Taking a second here, but
He's going to go with the play action.
a little bit of time.
To the ball, and Micah Parsons will get him again.
You just can't hold on to the ball too long, even if it's nobody's open. I'd rather, check it down and just save some time and your yardage, because now you're back other side of the 50, looking for 16. You got time and you got the plays for it, but you don't want to be back in this situation.
Good read, Mark Andrews.
Oh, he's going to make a lot of this back.
Make a man miss. 3rd and 2. He's going to spike the ball, but someone called a timeout. Oh, he called a timeout.
Kind of giving himself some time here. 30 seconds-ish left.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive.
I like the decision to call a timeout instead of actually spiking that ball, not losing it down. Great reads around, man. Got to get out of bounds. And he does. He does. Gets out of bounds. Keeps that one timeout. That's big.
He's got, I'm going to see how long he has here. About 25 yards left. A little less than that. Back for a pass. He's got it.
A throwaway.
Yeah.
A great throwaway. What he wasn't doing earlier on the drive was taking sacks.
Yeah.
With Micah Parsons. Throws it away this time. Saves his timeout. Doesn't lose yards.
That one kind of burnt some time off, though. Now we're down to 17 seconds.
Got a few shots at the end zone. Maybe one a little shorter end zone. Catch the ball. Get a timeout.
Jackson will throw again.
A great read. And he can get out of bounds here. He doesn't. Has to blow that timeout.
About 10 seconds left. You got a decision to make here.
A few shots to the end zone.
It's true.
10 seconds to go before halftime.
This is a huge. This is huge for the game, considering Ravens getting the ball back at half.
Yeah, I mean, you get a chance to tie it up and then come back after half with possession.
A huge flipper. Throws a slant.
Oh, he gets it.
Touchdown, Zay Flowers.
Lamont Green now with a chance to tie it up, or at least get one extra point, make it a one-point game.
It's just a master-class drive, scoring with just 7 seconds left on the clock and getting ball back at half.
Fundamentally, a very, very sound drive from Amon.
He's going to opt to take the 1 point.
Probably the smart play here.
Yeah, not forcing points here. I like it. I like it. You don't need to chase. You have a whole half of football left.
That, and you get the ball back after half, so you really have no concerns.
You're in the driver's seat if you're the Ravens.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is
7
away.
seconds, and it looks like we're going to use some of that on a return. About time for one play, you think?
Yeah, one heave up, I mean, or a run play. Try to make something happen. Get out to half. Hand it off to Pollard.
He gets the first down off that, but using up that time kind of sends you to halftime. And now Baltimore going to get the ball back after half.
A great game.
Yeah, I mean, Baltimore now with a chance to take the lead here after going down in a little bit of a disadvantage. But Amon quick to pick it back up and get a good drive that took a lot of time and give a good situation.
A huge drive for Amon here.
If he can do it back to back, this would be massive for him going into the second half.
To receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter.
Take the kick out the end zone.
And no chance to get away.
Down at about the 15.
Down at about the 17-yard line.
Now, if it's you out there, what are you going to do on this first play?
I like to run the ball, establish the run game. You never you don't want to come out past first play, make a mistake. You want to keep the ball on the ground, you know, keep the offense on the field, and just threaten to move down the field. He's going to throw an RPO early, gets a block.
Oh, he's got
Zay
space.
Flowers got space.
He's going to get plenty of yards off that one.
A great drive starter.
The blockers were right where they needed to be, gave him a lot of ground to just...
Might be SOS here. Hands it off this time.
It's maybe a yard here, yeah.
I feel like he had to throw again.
But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there.
But nonetheless, a great start to the drive.
Oh, yeah. Definitely taking off some of that momentum, hoping to maybe get back that home advantage, you think?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Momentum bar just about to creep to the middle.
You get another huge play from Baltimore, it could happen.
Underneath to Mark Andrews. It's about 10 more yards. And it looks like he's going to go high tempo and call hurry up.
Yeah, he's starting to put the pressure on here.
Keeps it with Lamar Jackson.
Ooh.
Haven't seen him run all game. Makes a man miss. Makes another man miss. Great run. We all know he can do that well.
Oh, yeah. Left with just 1 yard left before a first down after making 2 guys miss.
Great run. Like he's going to hand it off this time, but he's stuffed.
Good read from Mondre there to fill that gap.
Early 3rd and 1.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Gonna go with the play action here. Throws it to the flat. Wide open.
He's got
great
the first
run.
down.
Makes a man miss.
Stays up on that one. Gets a few more yards after the first down.
Starting to see him utilize that juke move a lot. Making some people miss.
And that's the kind of stuff that's going to get you the yards to win the game.
Yes, it is. Goes back to a handoff, but stuffed. What great play by the user.
Filled up that gap as soon as it opened. There's no chance.
Met him there. Cowboys been playing pretty good run defense on the running back.
Yeah, kind of making Amon have to play. Ooh. I was a little worried that was going to be a fumble there.
Fumble, D-line pick, something. That was
a little scary.
Crazy off the hand.
Now we're in a 3rd and 11 situation. Not favorable. Definitely not preferred if you're Amon. But Ramondre with some huge run defense in the second half so far.
Yeah, he's making it hard. He's making it hard to move the ball on the ground.
Trying to make this Baltimore offense one-dimensional and really simplifying the game.
Here's Jackson. Dancing to his
He's
got
gonna take
room.
off of Lamar. He's gonna try to make a man miss. Makes a man miss. Fighting for the first. Does he go here? You have a chance to take the lead. Do you put your foot on the gas and you go?
I think you do. Personally, I think if you take the risks, it's worth it. It's
Yeah,
worth it.
I mean, a 1-point game, it's not too much to come back from. We got a long game.
And you're in premium position to turn it over and not really have any hidden yards.
Throws it to the flat. There's a man there who makes the tackle.
Not
A
what?
big turnover on downs for the Cowboys.
I thought he might have gotten just fallen forward a little bit, might have gotten in there, but not quite able to. And now we see Dallas getting their first drive of the second half.
Oh, yeah, great tackle by the Cowboys defender to stop that first down. He's going to come out and establish the run game.
Pollard with a quick 4 there.
Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they?
Yeah, playing with the lead, this is definitely where you want to establish the run game, a 1-point game. Don't want to be too pass heavy. Like another run here.
Yeah, that, and you're still ahead. You can definitely take the time.
Right back to Pollard on the receiving end this time.
He's going to get forward there. And they've got that momentum back to get locked down.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just
Cowboys filling up that momentum bar.
That's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open down.
You see another run from Pollard, and he's going to make a man miss and get a couple yards out of it.
About 2 yards.
Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately.
Little on the slower side than he's been doing all game.
Ended up with an interception in that
Yeah.
game in Super Bowl 50.
Now, how do you feel about this matchup so far? How do you think these guys have kind of matched up?
Oh, this is a great competitive game. Looks very even level. I mean, anyone can win. This is whoever makes that mistake, whoever makes that big play, this game can go either way still. Long game ahead of us.
Prescott from the gun.
A little bit of pressure coming in.
No
Doesn't
one's
quite get
open.
it out.
3rd and 8.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be.
We're seeing a lot of some very fundamental things and just very fundamental football. Not a lot of crazy stuff. We're kind of sticking to, you know, we're going to run when we should run. We're going to throw when we should throw. Keep them honest. It's been really back and forth. Some great drives out of Amon that kept him back in it. And now a huge defensive play to put it on 4th down with 4 yards.
A huge defensive play. Cowboys have not been stopped on 3rd down all game. He's always found an answer. His first 4th down of the game. And it looked like he's going to punt it away.
Here's Brian Anger now.
Not common in Madden from what I understand. You kind of play 4 down ball most of the time, but I respect it. You're kind of deep in your own territory.
Like he's going to play field position, bring that defense on the field and get a stop.
That could be, and it bounces forward.
And this one will wind up being down just outside.
Looks like he's going to start this drive at his own 23-yard line.
Now I'm looking to see maybe another run play from Amon here. We got a little bit rusty on it and got stuffed a couple times. But maybe giving it one more time to start this drive would not be a bad idea.
Looks like he's going to take your advice and, ooh, feel like he almost had a hold, got grabbed.
Just barely couldn't get in it. And, I mean, still 2-yard gain, not bad.
Definitely not bad at all. Anything positive is good on 1st down.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr.
Kind of see.
Davis. Now Jackson on 2nd down.
Throws the out route and it's knocked out by Stephon Gilmore.
Incomplete pass really puts us down to, well, I mean, what we were kind of talking about with playing the field position. That punt might turn out to be kind of the play here, because if it's 4 down ball for Amon, then you're giving away premium field position if you get into the wrong situation.
Throws a dangerous pass is picked off by Stephon Gilmore. He might go.
Oh, he's got space.
He gets a
He's
block.
got a block. He
dives a little too early.
No.
He's down at the 1.
That's got to be inches. He had the space for everything.
feel like he had it. He dived a second too early and fell short at the 1.
Oh, it is just, that's millimeters. That is so close.
It's got to be a run to Pollard here, and he does. And it's blown up. Amon not backing down.
And this quarter is scoreless. Going into the
Scoreless
fourth
quarter.
quarter. But only a couple of yards to go for a score here off of an amazing interception. Almost taken to the house.
It's been a great, a well-contested game.
Oh, yeah. About 3 yards here. Another
Go
run
right
to
back to
Pollard.
the run. Has a hole. He stopped at the 1 again.
He falls just short.
A big 3rd and goal.
And we're back at the inch line.
And he runs it again.
Pollard.
He
gonna
falls
fall
forward for a touchdown. All out blitz by Amon Green there. Didn't work out for him.
Up until then, he was doing really good at the goal line of just keeping him out. But you can't keep Pollard out forever.
Yeah, he played ground and pound football. Pollard was going to get it 4. That was 4 down territory. He was going to get it 4 times in a row. And the extra point makes it an 8-point game. Amon's going to need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
If we want to see overtime, that's got to be the play call. But we got to see how he responds to and maybe adjusts here after that interception, because he kind of made the Dallas Cowboys, with their run defense, kind of made the game one-dimensional, which led to maybe some pressure to keep on passing because it had been successful.
A big hit on the kickoff. Yeah, as you're saying, the Cowboys playing great run defense. He's making it to where Amon has to pass.
We'll see if he adjusts here.
And Amon not giving up on that run game. Run a stretch, has the blocks.
Oh, and he misses one.
It's about 8 yards on the play.
Not a bad play. That kind of opens things up again.
Definitely. Got to establish the run game. You got to make them respect your run game.
The moment they don't, it's you feel the pressure to keep on passing, and that's all they have to defend. Then
a dangerous pass, but caught by Odell Beckham
right
down
in
to the
window.
50.
Now that's the play you needed if you were Amon. Get more comfortable on that pass after that interception. Make sure that you can do it again. Oh, and he...
Oh no, breaks the tackle. Then gets hit for a 2-yard gain. Dobbins making something out of nothing.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish.
About 4 minutes left here.
Oh my God, a great read.
Great pass too.
We seen something he liked pre-play because he said hike and he just threw it.
He just straight.
He believed in his receiver and he just let it go.
And he got it, and now he's on first down. About 4 minutes or counting down from there. 30-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Quick pass up the middle, breaks the tackle,
Andrew.
then gets tackled.
He about broke away from that one too if he gets his feet down.
Definitely.
4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Some nice little splash plays here from Amon.
Play action. Now
Play action that gets red.
And there goes DeMarcus Lawrence. Hasn't shown up at all this game, but gets his first sack, and it's a big one.
Yeah, now it puts him on in a situation he maybe, well, likely doesn't want to be in. 3rd and 17 is never a great spot to be in.
Definitely. Like him to get a, he goes deep up the middle. We
Oh,
seen
he
that
gets
pass
it.
earlier. And he completes it again. He's going to call hurry up. He wants to get in this end zone quick.
When he's got
second
space.
keep. Will he make a man miss? About 6 yards.
When he's just hurrying up again, he's keeping the pressure on.
Oh yeah, you want to get a touchdown as fast as you can. If you don't get this 2-point, you want to have time.
Oh, he's got room.
And Hill scores a touchdown. Now here's a big part of the game. Will he get this 2-point conversion?
He's got to run a 2-point conversion at this point.
Yeah, he definitely has to go for 2. And that's why you want to score fast. If you don't get this, you want to have time in your 3 timeouts to try to get the ball back for your offense to go down on a money drive and score.
He's going to go for 2 here.
I like this play call. I like a quick pass to RB or B to the flats. Not open, throws a slant. Great catch. A diving catch, Zay Flowers.
Through coverage.
We got a game.
We got a real game. 2 minutes left for Dallas to try to storm downfield. And they do have a little bit of time here. They're not going to get that 2-minute warning in their favor. It's going to come in after this kickoff.
Unless he fair catches it.
That's a good point.
But he's not, though. So take it out the end zone.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's
all right.
at the 19.
A big drive.
Starting at the 20-yard line, about 80 yards left.
3 points wins the game.
So really, you're looking at only needing about 50 yards at most.
Running back screen gets blown up.
And that's a huge sack. 10 yards added to that drive that you need to get.
Now here, a big sack for the Ravens. If he gets this ball back, he's most likely going to get it with good field position.
Oh, yeah.
Dak's going to have to make something happen. He does. Gets a first down, a big pass. He's going to call hurry up.
Dak.
Screen route. Stiff arms a man and gets killed for 2 yards.
Timeout's coming in. About 1:15 left to go here. 2nd and 8. You're still on your own side of the field.
For the Cowboys, you don't want to make a mistake here and give the Ravens the ball.
No, and this is the time when it hurts the most.
Any big play, any turnover, anything can most likely decide this game. And speaking of that, he throws a dangerous pass.
Gets broken up.
3rd and 8. This is a huge down for both teams. If you don't get any yards here as the Cowboys, I think you punt. Dak drops back. A great read.
And he gets out of bounds too, saving some time.
CeeDee Lamb finds his way open again. He's down to the 47-yard line.
We're cutting this down pretty quickly here. Only need to get really just one more first down, and you're pretty set here for a field goal.
Definitely.
Seeing a little bit of switch here.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Just the one timeout remaining.
Dallas.
As they try to navigate this 2-minute.
Here we go, a big play.
1st and 10.
Only needing a little bit, but dropping back
on
for
the pass again and almost sacked. Dak gets rid of the ball. 2nd and 10.
Still got a minute left here. Momentum starting to go Baltimore's way.
Needing a big stop here in the biggest part of the game. He'll run the ball. Feel like he had a hole, but he stuttered. 3rd and 8.
Waiting here to see.
This is a big play here.
This is a deciding moment.
Drop back. Throws
he's got it.
CeeDee Lamb.
This is prime field goal territory now. And anything after this that you want to grab, this is just cushioning.
CeeDee Lamb finds his way open again.
I think he looks at it as I can do it.
You want to highlight him.
Big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Pollard once more.
Runs the outside and gets tackled down. But he's going to let this time kick and maybe bring the field goal team on the field.
That might be the play.
Maybe one more run and then a timeout.
Get a quick run, try to get some yards.
Make it easier for your kicker.
Oh, yeah. Gets a couple. And I think the timeout needs to come in.
We're around 4 seconds, most likely. Calls it 6, kind of early, but he's going to line up for this field goal. Ice field goals aren't easy. Amon will probably blow a timeout once he lined up. No, he's going to give him a free field goal. Here you go. Will he make it for the game?
Looks good.
Right down the middle.
You got about 2 seconds left. Never say never, but
I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen. Barring a miracle, the Cowboys might come out with a win here. He's going to squib kick it.
Caught and returned by Wallace, and this is about over.
A great game from them two.
Yeah, really well matched up. Really back and forth too. Just a lot of defensive plays going for Amon there to keep him in it, and eventually that Dallas offense is just too much to handle, and they squeak one out with a field goal to cap it off.
Oh yeah, it was lights out. It was lights out on offense. A great offensive game by both teams, really. It really just came down to who made the big play when they counted the most. Cowboys converted a lot of third downs, kept their offense on the field. Maybe seen 1 4th down the whole game, so it was a great game.
Yeah, and the Ravens with their explosive offense and the huge plays they made on defense, I mean, it was really back and forth the whole time.
Oh yeah, anyone could have came away with that game.
Yeah. So, I don't know where we're supposed to go from here, but this was definitely a great treat, having 2 pros and alumni and a current player. I mean, it's a treat to watch them and see that game IQ come through on the game, and seeing it right after we saw those high school players play. Once again, a great opportunity for that. And we're at the Luxor right now in the HyperX Arena. What a great opportunity for these kids to get that time and be able to have that happen. So I think we're ready now to send it to the floor and send it there. And we're going to talk to Lemon Kiwi.
Thank you so much. Welcome back, everyone, to Gamerfest, and a big congratulations to Ramondre Stevenson on winning over Amon Green. I'm sorry. Big congratulations. How's your Gamerfest, and what was it like facing Amon?
It was great. Amon surprised me. He came out there balling with Lamar. I'm glad I, made that last field goal for the win.
That was a really intense match. Why was it so close? Do you actually play a lot of Madden?
Honestly, I don't. Last couple of weeks I've been getting into it a little bit more. So it was a great experience. Ahmad, he came out there, brought his best game, and he almost got me, to be honest.
Yeah, and obviously you play in the NFL. Did those skills transfer at all into Madden?
A little bit, but at the end of the day, it comes down to playing the game and just your user skills on it. So. Kinda.
Do you have any last words for Amon and the crowd here?
Great experience. Thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate you, Ahmad. Maybe we could run this back.
Gotta run him back. Thank you so much for the interview. I'd like to talk to the loser now. Let's talk to the loser. Amon, what was it like playing against Ramondre Stevenson?
It was a good game. I mean, had a lot of fun. I mean, he's a current player, so I knew he'll be up on basic stuff that he needs to know in terms of defense and offense, and he showed that. So appreciate him for that, and like I said, hell of a game.
It was awesome to watch you cast earlier, too, and obviously your NFL career is well known, but I feel like people don't really get to appreciate what you do for esports. So talk to me about the programs and what you're doing.
Yeah, so I've been a year at University of Nebraska where I play ball at, and so I'm the director of esports there and lecturer, so I've been doing that for about a year and a half now, and so it's been a great time to teach students about the teamwork behind esports, and then the player development, coach development, and then what we're doing now, the production, the camera, streaming on Twitch, and then the business side of it, where I say in the video game industry, it's like over 200 jobs available for people every year, especially college students coming out that have a passion to working in the industry, if it's video game making or just being a part of esports organization. But you got to have that passion, just like myself and Ramondre had to play football to get in it, because you got to take it serious. You got to be about it. Like you've been at it for 10 years and doing this for a long time. So you get that, you bring that professionalism to it, you have that passion, and you're able to do just about anything you want, basically.
And passion, hard work, and sky's the limit. And I know you got brought here to cast, but you brought some students here with you. Tell everybody about that.
Yeah. So being the person that I am, and finding out that through the program and being invited to the cast, I was out at Pro Bowl 2, so I was able to invite a couple of my students and my daughter. So Jaden, he's our team manager for a Call of Duty team. He casted with me today, and he casted this game. Gets me and Ramondre, and then Z, who is our club president, and she also helps out with League of Legends, and then Abby, my graduate assistant, and then my oldest daughter, beautiful daughter, Imani Green, she's like me, a jack of all trades, doing different things for herself to kind of, get in the business world, understand, what you got to do to work hard to get where you want to be, basically.
That's awesome and very inspiring. Where can people find you on social media so they can keep up with you?
Real easy. I'm Amon Green 30. So if you remember my football days, that was my football number up at Green Bay. So Amon Green 30 on X and Instagram. And then I do a Gamers Lounge podcast. You can find that on TikTok at Amon Green's Gamers Lounge. And then Nebraska Esports on TikTok, on Instagram, and X as well. So there you go.
Awesome. Thank you so much for entertaining me. Ramondre Stevenson from the Patriots, Amon Green, our caster, and you wear so many hats, but thank you both for the interview. Enjoy the rest of your Gamerfest, and we're going to go toss it over to the casters for the start of our Rally Cry Collegiate Series for fighting games brought to you by the Army National Guard. So let's go say hi to Sherry and Steve. Right.